Yo, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. A match reaction to Orlando Pirates win against Richards Bay. I must say this a very a cagey game, and honestly, for me, I found that game to be boring. I don't know about you guys, but then I was literally like, yeah, it was a terrible game of football to watch, especially after what we watched yesterday. To watch this game, Orlando Pirates against Richards Bay, it was really not didn't live up to the expectation. But then which you expect, because Richards Bay is this relatively small team. Orlando Pirates dominated, kind of like did dominate the ball position and created chances. But then again, Richards Bay had two big chances in the second half that I can vividly recall. And on any other day, if those chances, Richards Bay is able to take those chances, Orlando Pirates would have drew this game or even lost this game was right. So Orlando Pirates, again, I must say this, very impressed with Orlando Pirates, that like even when they're not playing very well, even when Tito Masonge wasn't playing well, Gilbert was not playing well, Talentembat was not playing well, even Mabaso today lacked, there was so much lack of service from Orlando Pirates midfield and the wingers. So Mabaso today had a graveyard shift, and also really he tried some individual brilliance, but then it was just not coming all right. It was not coming together today for Orlando Pirates. And this is me giving Orlando Pirates credit, that like even when things are not going all right, even when things are difficult, they are able to get these wins. It doesn't matter it's 1-0, 2-0, or 3-0. They are able to force the result and get maximum points, and which is impressive, because these 3 points might be very crucial in the last 3 games or 2 games of the season. So if, because my thing is, Orlando Pirates this last season, they probably lose this game or draw this game. So it kind of shows that like they've learned from their past season mistakes, and also they've gained so much experience. They've gained so much experience, because I expect Orlando Pirates to win this game. Today I expect nothing else but Orlando Pirates win, and I didn't think it was going to be so difficult. And yes, Richard Bay made it so difficult for Orlando Pirates. And again, huge credit to Richard Bay's goalkeeper. The guy was impressive. I was really impressed with him. He tried to keep Orlando Pirates to keep the score at 0-0, but eventually individual brilliance from Kabelo Dlamini, a very underrated player at Orlando Pirates. Very extremely underrated, and which I understand, because he's competing with Relewile Ratomo for, and as well as Saleng on the flanks, and those are top, well, for me, top 5 players in the country. So you understand why like it doesn't get that much game or starting games for Orlando Pirates. But then today, with Saling's absence, I thought he should have started this game instead of Gilberto. I thought he should have started this game instead of Gilberto, because I'm really not convinced with Gilberto, and I think it's gonna take time for Gilberto to acclimatize with South African football, and also get used to South African football. I think this season we're not gonna see the best of Gilberto, and I'm just trying to be patient with him, because I don't want to slander him and say like, I think Orlando Pirates will stake their money there, because I need to be honest. If I'm really being honest, I'm not sure with Gilberto. But then I'm willing to give him an extra couple of games before I make my now opinion known about around Gilberto, because so far he hasn't convinced me. And I think Kabelo Dlamini should be starting instead of Gilberto, because Gavalman Dlamini has it in him. Is that player that always scores whenever he gets the opportunity to be on the field of play. He always scores Kabelo Dlamini, or provide assist. So with the absence of Saleng, I expect Kabelo Dlamini to be starting. And also with the next game, Orlando Pirates playing Stellenbosch in the final, you expect Saleng to be back. You expect Ratongo to be playing. You expect Patrick Masonga and Mabazo to be playing. So again, today Patrick Masonga, they locked him. Didn't have that. It wasn't the Patrick Masonga that we all know, and which led to Joao Mabaso not having the service that he normally has for Orlando Pirates. So if you lock Patrick Masonga, and Ratom was also not playing his normal game. Ratom wasn't there. He tried, but then it wasn't coming together. Again, Talentambata as well. It wasn't the Talentambata, because I remember he had a chance on the edge of the box, and I thought it was just too lackluster. I mean, yes, the keeper ended up making a save, but I feel like he didn't make the most of that opportunity. I feel like he should have done way better than that. And at that time, the score was still 0-0. and yeah, I think he should do better there. Talented, but I don't know if you guys remember the opportunity that I'm talking about. But then going to the game, we can see that Orlando Pirates dominated, has 63% of ball possession, and Richards Bay had 37%. And big chances, Orlando Pirates created 2 big chances. Richards Bay created 0 big chance. Total shots 16 to Orlando Pirates and 11 to Richards Bay. Goalkeeper save 5 saves from Richards Bay goalkeeper. Hence, I'm saying the guy really tried to keep the score at 0-0. But yeah, individual brilliance from Kabelo Madlamini, which had the goalkeeper rooted, couldn't move. He couldn't move. And then when it comes to corners, they had 2 corners, and Orlando Pirates had 9. So a dominant performance from Orlando Pirates. Even though they were not playing the normal game, and I must say this, it shows that like Orlando Pirates now they've matured. They are able to be comfortable in situations that they normally are uncomfortable in, and that's what it takes to win the league. You need to be comfortable in situations when you're normally uncomfortable in. Play out of your skin. Be creative. Think of something out of the box. If plan A is not working, go to plan B. If the plan B is not working, plan C. And today it was probably plan C or D with Gabriel Dlamini coming on and scoring the free kick, because normally it's Dion Hot who plays the free kick, and he kind of I think wasted about like 2 free kicks were like which were blocked. So with Gabriel Dlamini being that wild card coming on, it just shows that like Orlando Pirates has that depth. They're able to use a couple of plans. If the plan is not working, they're able to move to another plan. And also another important thing, keeping the clean sheet, something that Orlando Pirates normally they like the defense. So they kept a clean sheet, which is credit to the goalkeeper and the defense. So yeah, man, this is my take on the on my match analysis or post match analysis or reaction. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And again, important announcement: we're gonna have another live watch along next week on Saturday for Orlando Pirates game against Stellenbosch, the finals. So we're gonna go live at 30:30, but then I'll upload more details regarding that. So thank you very much to everyone that joined me yesterday. The watch along was amazing. Kaizer Chiefs Memory was announced. I think we had the best watch along yet. So please join me next week in the finals for MTN 8 sharp.